Hello and welcome to another edition of the Modern Day Catalog, where we are trying out products, reviewing them, and trying to recreate the catalog. If you're anything like me, you love finding new products and you love researching them first. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the products that I already have or might be interested in buying myself and reviewing them, testing them out, and seeing if they're worth your money. So today, what we are trying out is something that I got out of my Nomadik subscription box for the month of May. It is the Light My Fire of Sweden Firelighting Kit. Now, I will say that I have already shot this video once and I did not press record. So I have had a little bit of time to do some trial and error and to get better at this. So hopefully the second time I'm a little bit better at lighting the fire. The first time was a little bit of a disaster. Before we get started, this fire lighting kit comes in this awesome little bag that is made from recycled water bottles. So that is a pretty cool thing. You've got a drawstring up here that cinches closed. I'm just gonna untie my knot and I'm gonna unpack what's in here. First thing that I unpack that I won't be using today, but is a really handy tool. It is called the Grandpa's Fire Fork. And what you do is you take a stick and you stick it in here. And then you have something to light marshmallows or wieners or anything you need to on the fire. And when you're finished with it, you just take it off the stick, let it cool first, and then you put it back in this nice little protective, kind of looks like a guitar pick. But there you go, Grandpa's Fire Fork. Haven't gotten to test that out, but I would love to. The next thing you find in your fire lighter kit is you find this tinder stick. Now, the first time I did this, I really struggled getting enough tinder off of the stick to make a flame or a fire. But what I think was the problem is there's this protective coating over the tinder stick, and once you get through that original protective coating, it's a whole lot easier to scrape off tinder. So, you've got the tinder stick, you've got the fire still, you've got the rod, and you've got the striker. And on the rod and the striker, it has little thumb divots so that you know that you're doing it the right way every time. This striker is supposed to give, this fire rod is supposed to give you 3,000 strikes. I am not testing whether or not it gives you 3,000 strikes because I'm not counting that high. But I love these little divots. Makes it really, really easy to strike. On this striker, you also have an emergency whistle, which is a neat feature. I don't know if I will ever use it or not, but it's a neat feature to have. Hopefully I'm not in an emergency to need it. But, so there's that. And that is all that is in the bag. All you need to start a fire. So what I did is I've got this tile so that I don't burn my table. And I am going to take my striker and I'm going to peel off some tinder here. And yes, this is going 1,000 times better than it did the first time I tried to do this. So my advice to you is don't give up the first time. Use a knife, get that original first coating off of it so that it's easier to scrape. And on the edge of this striker, there's kind of a raised edge so that it'll scrape really well and so that it'll strike on the rod. So, here we go. And I am not claiming to be a professional fire starter. I am your average everyday person who just loves going outside. I am creating lots of sparks here. Tons of sparks. Just no fire yet. Let me keep trying. I am so jealous of all the people that do this on the first strike. No wonder this thing gets 3,000 strikes. Okay. So I'm still on the same problem that I had before, which was I couldn't get it to light with the tinder stick. I'm gonna scrape off some more tinder and see if I can get anything done. But I might resort to my plan B here. Okay, if this doesn't work this time, I'm gonna resort to plan B. And I'll show you guys what plan B is, even if this doesn't work. So here we go. I have tinder. This fire still is still one of the best fire stills I've seen. Even though it's not lighting this tinder, I love this fire still. It's so easy to use. It's got a good, comfortable grip. Super easy to use. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my plan B, which is what I went to the first time. And it is my magnesium bar that I've had for a while now. And I'm gonna scrape some of the magnesium into this pile. Now, this did not come with my kit, but I don't really see where it's any more effort to put one of these in your kit, just because it's nice to have. So I'm gonna still use the same scraper. I'm gonna scrape off some of this bar. I think that might be enough. I'm really glad I'm not on a reality TV show right now, because I would not be the hero that created fire. But like anything, this is a skill. It's something that you practice, and it's something that you eventually get good at. Okay, this should work. We're gonna try this one, and if it starts first time with this one, I'm gonna say this one was a fail. Okay. So, moral of the story, I do like this striker. I do feel like it's easy to use. I love this part of it. This one I got for maybe $10 at Walmart, and I think it might be better, or I just might be better at using it. I don't know. So in the comments below, please let me know if I'm doing this wrong, or if for some reason there's some step that I've missed. I still think it's cool. I still think it's worth buying. I think it's a really cool kit. I love the fact that Nomadik sent it in my subscription box, so I'm pretty excited about new stuff that they're gonna send in my next month's subscription box. If you would like to try it out, buy one, pick one up for yourself. I'll leave a link in the description below. As well, if you would like to subscribe to the Nomadik subscription box, makes a great gift for yourself, great gift for your avid hiker in your life. I will leave a link in the description below. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.